could know if Diddy is going.
Yo, what up, man? Yo, let me take off. Listen, yo, shout out to Tampa, man. Shout out. Yo, Tampa, man. It look like Tampa, Florida is about to pull up on July 13th. I just checked. The tickets are moving, man. The tickets are moving right now, and I can't be any more happy the way these tickets are moving. We are quite a few days away from July 13th when I will be performing at Side Splitters, but I can't thank all of you that have purchased your tickets early. I just can't thank you enough. And I'm saying this from the bottom of my heart. And one thing about Tampa, Tampa loves real talent. Tampa loves real comedians. Tampa loves people that really make them laugh. Right? So shout out to Tampa, man. And keep on, man. Keep on coming in. Get those tickets. Hurry up and get those tickets, man. It's July 13th. Just comment Tampa if you're on Facebook or Instagram. Comment Tampa, and I will DM you a link on those tickets, man. But they are moving, man. I was quite shocked. I just checked it today, and I said, oh, boy. Because I was a little sad at first, you know. But to my surprise, the people are coming through, and real talent is speaking. You know, when I went live earlier, a young lady had told me something. She was like, LeVar, you need to stop crying and all this shit. But, you know, I try to keep it real. Right, I try to be honest to everybody that follows me, and I want to be as transparent as possible through my journey. You know, they like fake it till you make it and all that shit. I don't want to fake it till I make it. I want to show y'all really what this shit is about. So when I do make it, y'all like, man, that brother deserves that, and people will have grace. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Control Shift Q. He said, can you turn around while I put my pen in? You watching that old Kevin Hart when I had Kevin Hart crying tears, laughter. And I'm just doing actual stand-up. So shout out to him for that, man. But yes, man, once again, Tampa, you guys in the building. Just comment Tampa for those tickets, man. And we're going to make it happen, man. I got a little background music for y'all playing in the background. You know what I mean? Because I just want to come and hang out with the people, because we're going to count down. I'm going to rock out with y'all every day. I might go live 3-4 times a day until we meet as a community and as a group in Tampa, Florida, because it's going to be one of the greatest shows. It's going to be one of the best. It's going to be one big, beautiful show. It's going to be great. It's going to be terrific. You're going to enjoy it. You're going to love it. I'm going to tell you. And we could even ask Will Smith what he thinks about it. I want to say that when LeVar comes to Tampa, people are more than likely going to laugh. That's right, man. Shout out Mr. Tiptoe. Hey, man, it's all subjective. I don't want to put that out that I'm funnier than anybody. You know what I'm saying? Because it's all subjective. Just like Jim Jones believes in his heart that he is somehow better than Nas, which is delusion. And sometimes delusion can be good. Delusion can propel you. But in rap, I got to call a spade a spade. You're not better than Nas, bro. Not ever. Nas could be underwater, barely breathing, and out-rap Jim Jones. You know what I mean? Like, you have to thank Mace for teaching you how to rap, and thank Cam. Because just like Cam said, yo, that nigga Jomo. Yo, that nigga Joe. This nigga's name was Jomo, nigga. Nigga, you was just around, nigga. You wasn't even a rapper, nigga. We just used to hang out at your grandmother's house, nigga. Real shit. This nigga was Jomo, nigga. So nah, bro, I can't buy it. Especially when your ass is 60 and you want to be a YN. There ain't nothing worse than a 60-year-old YN. You gotta grow up. Now, somebody commented saying that I am older trying to act young. That is not true. Do I try to wear nice gear? Yes, I do. Right? I throw me some Yeezy on. I'm 48. So let me explain. I might wear some Yeezys. Yeezy is 48. I might have on Fear God or Essentials. Jerry Lorenzo is 48. I might have on some Virgil Abloh. Virgil, Off-White, it would have been 48 if he was alive. I might wear Micah Miri. Micah Miri is 51. Am I dressing like a YN, or are the YNs dressing like us? You tell me. Come on, man. Yo, listen, we could talk about real legends all day. I give it up for the real legends, man. Are you kidding me, bro? Rakim, KRS, Guru, that's real talent, bro. That's real talent. What is happening? What happened to rap is happening to comedy right now. Real spit. It's happening to comedy, man. Y'all are being blinded by something. Y'all not really seeing, like, when you leave a comedy show, if you can't really remember what the comedian said, if I ask you, was he funny? And you'd be like, yeah, what'd he say? Man, he was, you didn't hear nothing. You didn't hear nothing. Leaving a comedy show should be as similar to leaving a movie. You know, you leave a good movie and you repeating certain parts of that movie, that mean it was good. And I'm just being subjective here. But shout out to Tampa once again. Tampa, we in there July 13th. Y'all come in, man. Get them tickets, man. Just comment Tampa for tickets. If you on Instagram or whatever, just comment in the whole joint Tampa for tickets. Shout out to my homie, man. I just hooked up with a good brother, Camera Mafia. Shout out to him, man. That brother, listen, man, we just joined up because even though we don't necessarily like Diddy, we want the laws of the land to rule. And we both come to a mutual agreement how this trial does not make sense. And as a matter of fact, Camera Mafia has sent me something that I want to go over because in today's trial of the Diddy trial, which you guys know I had been covering for quite some time before I just gave up, because it was going on in circles and circles and circles. And let me say this before I even play this clip. I do not condone domestic violence, baby oil, semen chest rubs. I don't condone any of that. I don't even condone being mean or evil to people or taking things from people that don't belong to you. I don't condone any of that. However, as an American citizen, I do uphold the law and the legal system, meaning if you call me in for said crime, prosecute me for said crime. Don't prosecute me on the basis of my personality. Don't prosecute me on the basis of me being a mean guy. Prosecute me for what you prosecute me for. In this case, it was RICO. Okay? So we're going to play a clip of this young lady because today the drug mule was interviewed, and this drug mule, the drug mule had immunity in this case because, he gonna talk, white boy, drug mule. And I want to say something to black people in regards to that. Do you understand? Like, white people are not going to go at the drug mule and call him a snitch. Do you get it? And that drug mule or alleged drug mule wasn't about to lay his life down for Diddy or sacrifice himself. So I need black people to wake up when it comes to what is a snitch and what isn't. There's no honor amongst thieves. It doesn't work. It's in the Bible. That's biblical. That's biblical. Street guy, any street guys watching it, your man gonna tell on you, man. The one you sit in that room with going, man, I never tell on you. He gonna tell on you. He gonna be the first one to point that finger, because he not about to leave his family to do no 100 years for your ass. To keep it real. Because he know you ain't putting money. He know you ain't putting money on his books. He know you gonna be banging this girl when he go there. He know that. He know this, man. It's over, man. Leave the streets alone. So with that being said, let's play this clip real quick. Let's check it out. Here we go.
Rest of his life in prison or not. I'm Janet.
Wait, let me rewind.
Next week, we could know if Diddy is going to spend the rest of his life in prison or not. I'm Janet. I'm a producer over at TMZ, and here's what happened today in court. Today we heard from Brendan Paul, who, if you remember, is a man that got arrested around the time that Diddy's homes got raided in both Los Angeles and Miami, Florida. And he was arrested while boarding a private jet for possession of cocaine. And everybody referred to him as this drug mule at the time. But today he testified that he was not a drug mule at all. Getting drugs for Diddy was just one of his many responsibilities as his former assistant. So he worked for Diddy from late 2022 to 2024 when he was arrested. And he said he would have to stay up for days on end, that he had no life.
I'm sorry, we have to stop this, man. Shout out to the good brother. Shout out to the good brother Early Cofield that just came in with that $9.99 super chat. We have to interrupt for that, bro. Just hit him. Wait, Early. I don't have it hooked. I'm gonna have to DM you or something. Could you go on my Instagram and comment Tampa under my last post, bro? And it's gonna Lil Earl. It's gonna this Lil Earl. That's Lil Earl came. Man, that's my brother, Lil Earl. I didn't know it was Lil Earl. Shout out to Lil Earl, man. Lil Earl funny as hell, man. You ain't even have to do that, bro. That's really the homie, man, because he supported, man. Love you, bro. Appreciate that, man. But let's get back to this. Shout out Lil Earl, man. Pull up, Lil Earl. You know what it is. Tampa, baby. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Let's get back to this.
Life outside of working for Diddy. When asked how he felt about Diddy today, he just said it's complicated. And it can be argued that he was maybe more helpful for the defense than the prosecution, because he actually testified that he would talk to Jane before and after these hotel nights. She seemed fine and she seemed like a willing participant. He also on redirect confirmed that he did not know what happened in the hotel rooms after he left. Mark Agnifilo, Diddy's defense attorney, said that they would only need possibly 1, at most 2 days for their entire case to rest. On Thursday, they would have closing arguments, and then it's in the hands of the jury. By next Friday, at the earliest, we could know the verdict. Stay tuned with TMZ.com to see what happens next.
All right, as you guys know, the man is coming home. They just don't have anything. As far as this guy being a drug mule, he was just an assistant that would buy drugs for Diddy to use. He was a user. He wasn't buying kilos to sell to people. He wasn't hiring sex workers to sell to people. That is what the RICO consists of. I don't see any coercion. I don't see anything. And I will stand on the top of this mountain and die on this hill. As somebody had once complimented that this is a strange hill for you to die on. It might be, but the truth is the truth. And I am not going to sit back just for the sake of the people and the sake of argument to hold on to followers. If you don't like me, you just don't like me. That is fine. Unfollow, leave. I'm here for the people that love me, and I'm going to be truthful. I'm going to be honest, because if I'm not being honest, I will be sacrificing my asshole. I would be putting myself into positions where I sell my soul and integrity, and I will be one of these alleged victims suing. I do not feel sorry for a person in the business of entertainment if you are willing to sell your asshole dignity and integrity for the chase of fame and fortune. And when it doesn't work out for you, you come to sue. But the other side of that coin is this: even when you sell asshole and coochie or whatever you have to sell and sacrifice your dignity as a human being for fame, what ends up happening is, if you become famous from doing it, you have to drug yourself every single night. So either way, it's gonna work out bad for you. That is what it is. Figure it out. That is the message today. Look to your neighbor and say, figure it out. These people were not victims. They were victims of selfishness, greed, fame. They were victims of, I am signing a deal with the devil. But the devil doesn't want to pay. So now I have to sue. There's a case right now with Fat Joe. And I'm gonna post this. Let me see what I got for y'all with this, man. It's a case going right now with Fat Joe. And I mean, the Justice Department should be ashamed of themselves. And what's most egregious about all this is, like, I can see these stupid lawsuits, but at the same time, they want to move legislation so that when rappers harm another black child or harm somebody in the community, they are not held liable at all. That's where we at right now, man. And so we got my homie in there. We got the good brother T Murph. But I want to show y'all this real quick. Let me bring this in and show how preposterous that this lawsuit is. It's crazy. And they are pursuing this in a court of law. Because I believe that the justice system has come to a point where they want to be famous too, where they want to bring down famous people for whatever reason. I don't even understand, but let's bring this up. I just want to show this. I'm going to bring you right in, Murph. I see you. Okay, here we go. Fat Joe is being sued for $20 million. Let me see. Fat Joe being sued for $20 million by his former hype man, who claims he personally witnessed the rapper engage with sexual relations with children who were 15 and 16 years old, paying for 15-year-olds BBLs and more. Well, nigga, you should turn yourself in. You should have showed up at the police station and said, yo, throw the cuffs on my ass too. Because you sat there and you watched. And how do you sue a man that has done you no wrong as you sat and watched him abuse children? They should throw your ass under the jail. But for whatever reason, the courts are allowing this. Now we're going to bring in the good brother T Murph. We got T Murph in the house. Let me see, Murph. Here we go. Shout out to T Murph, man. Man, boy, I'm about to burn my sneaker collection down.
Yeah, put that little shit up.
This is ridiculous. As y'all can see, my God, this is sad. I'm about to green screen my shit. I'm never calling you again on this. You're gonna have to do your shit in the car, bro. I'm just telling everybody, this is my brother Murph, man, Chicago native. Well, actually Kankakee native, started comedy in Chicago. Good brother, man. I've been fucking with Murph for a minute, nigga. I was thinking the other day, Murph, I was like, when the fuck did we get cool? I just met you or something. It was just, we was moving and growing. It's been damn near, bro, it's been a long time, bro. About over a decade. That is crazy. I knew the nigga, his beard, because that's a fake beard. For the record, I've watched Murph take that beard off a charger. And he has a piece that he hooks it on. I'm not supposed to tell y'all that. And he don't have a jaw. If he removes it, there's no jaw under there.
Yeah.
But what's going on, man?
Glass is connected, right? gonna tell him that shit.
Boy, you stupid. You stupid. We with the legendary T Murph, man. T Murph is killing the game. I'm proud of him. I get jealous at times, y'all, because he called me. Let me tell y'all about Murph. So Murph called me, man. Yo, man, tell me about this Facebook and all this Instagram. And I told him, and I swear, a week went by, and this nigga had damn near 1 million followers. I said he's cheating. Oh, look in my pocket, babe, in my shorts pocket. You have fun now. That's my wife asked me for the truck key. But Murph is killing the game. Y'all go check him out, follow him, whatever, man. But Murph, I'm just sitting up here vibing. First of all, I'm thanking all the people in Tampa, telling them to get those tickets at Side Splitters. Tickets are starting to move, and I don't want anybody to miss out on this show.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And where are you? Matter of fact, Murph, everybody is in Atlanta this Sunday. This Sunday?
Yeah, this
Sunday. Man, I can't wait, bro. And how many tickets you got left? About 10?
No. It's about I think maybe like 80 tickets left.
No.
Yeah.
I just looked. Ain't no 80 tickets left, bro.
I mean, I don't know. Let me see.
Bro, it's about 10 tickets left, man. Y'all make sure y'all get them tickets, man. Pull up on T Murph, man. Murph killing the game.
Yeah, man. People buying these little tickets up. Yeah,
I'm pulling up. I'm gonna do all his material before he come out on stage and leave him bewildered.
You know, I already got the comedians hit me. I see you gonna be hit.
I see you, man. Come on, man. I'm
pulling up.
I already know how it go, bro. And listen, I don't even mean to be mean or rude to other comics, but trust me, bro. I look at everybody as my peer, as my colleague, and in today's times, you just have to dig in that soil and pull it out of the mud, bro. Yeah. Nobody's coming to save us, man.
They not.
They just not, bro. It's just over, bro. The game has changed, bro. This shit is leapfrogged. The biggest superstars right now are actually the streamers. If we want to keep it a buck, you know what I mean. They are winning. The Casanats, your Drewskis, your DDGs, the Aiden Rosses are kicking ass, bro.
How many people have you seen that were actors or that are actors that are on tour doing comedy right now?
It is insane, bro.
Yeah,
it's insane. But you know what? I got a question. Like, I was just watching something. I want to download this too and show you guys. As far as influencers are concerned, it seems that influencers will be threatened as well. I don't know if you've seen these AI influencers, but it is ridiculous. I'm gonna pull this up right now. Oh man, let me see. I might be able to pull it up on my. Let me see if I can pull it up on my Twitter. You know, on my Twitter, I can't just throw up my Twitter because too much porn to pop up. So I gotta find it. I have to find it immediately.
LaVar Walker, aka Freaky Folks,
bro. Like and it's not me. It's just on Twitter. I don't even see it. It's just on Twitter. The porn will just pop up. I'm not looking for it. Are you looking for it, Murph? Do you see it on your page?
No.
You don't see it on your page?
No. As soon as you go on
it's right there. And it's a drug.
Yeah.
Could you imagine?
You get hooked. I go ahead, but I don't be on Twitter though.
Oh, you don't?
I never really post on Twitter.
Well, I don't post. I just look at Twitter for information. Like, it'd be like information on Twitter, and I just be vibing. You know what I mean? I could find out things to talk about, things to discuss, and things people are talking about. Let me see. Take over. It is insane, bro. It's so disgusting the way these AI influencers are taking over. But let me go back. I think I bookmarked.
I mean, if people are gullible enough to fall for artificial intelligence talking to them, then that's their thing, man. You got. Hey, look, man. People gonna do what people gonna do. You can't worry about them people. Think about the amount of people that saw the sex tapes before anybody ever actually. They saw the sex tapes before the feds had them because AI was out here creating sex tapes. People like, I seen it. I seen the tapes.
You already know, bro. It's
I've seen the
insane.
tapes. They
But
all
wait a minute, Murph. I got something I want to share. Let me share my screen. Oh, here we go. Entire screen. It seems like this is a AI. This is AI, bro. I don't. Can you hear it? Can you hear it?
No, I can't hear it.
You can't hear her?
But that's definitely AI. Look how you just ate it.
Yeah. Let me change my.
No. Go back to how she just ate it. It just disappeared. You ain't peep that?
I saw it, but like that's today, bro. Tomorrow, it's gonna look like she chewing. But
But
let me
people,
change my
but
let me
people,
change
people,
my sound
people
here.
want to believe what they want to believe, man. So you got.
Merv, I believe that this will be indecipherable.
Man, I don't know, man.
I'm not even on my. Damn, I didn't realize I wasn't even on my roadcaster mic. Get some shit. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
You can hear me? Nah, I can't hear your ass. Hold on.
I can hear you. You can hear me?
Why do I do this in the middle of the damn show? Roadcaster chat.
That boy over here practicing.
Hello?
Yeah,
Right,
yeah.
you can
Hey,
hear
man,
me.
I just reading over here in the chat. Hey, they wild out in the chat.
What they saying?
Man, I ain't finna read something.
Yo, look at this. Wait, hold on. Let me see. Can you hear this now?
Y'all, this about to get messy, but it's gonna be worth
Could you hear?
Yeah.
All right.
it.
Woo!
Nah, this hit no different. Y'all, this about to get messy, but it's gonna be worth it.
Woo! She took it off.
Nah, this hit no different.
Well, listen. It is some man right now that saw her just suck that whole that whole claw in her mouth, and he is like, "Who is this?"
Dude, dang, y'all got all the shoes.
They said, "What's up?" I don't have all the shoes. Murph is a real sneakerhead. I'm more of a hype beast, so I'm not. You know what I mean? I'm more of a hype beast, but it's kind of done now. I think this. How you feel about the sneaker game right now?
Shit cooked, man.
Yeah, it's cooked, man.
Corny dudes killed it.
Yeah, it's over, bro.
You know?
It's over.
What's that echo? I have an echo on my end.
You got an echo?
Mm-hmm.
God damn. Let me change it. Let me
Yeah,
switch this.
but I just feel like the corny dudes killed it anytime like cornballs get involved and stuff is over with. But I mean, at least the price of shoes went down. You ain't got to spend no crazy amount of money. You just wait. You don't got to buy stuff soon as it drop.
Do you still hear echo?
Yeah.
Damn. Hold on. I did some shit. I'm gonna see if I can. Can you hear the echo now?
Yo.
You hear the echo?
Check. No.
You don't hear it anymore?
Mm-mm.
All right, good. I got echo cancellation on that. Yeah, man. The sneaker game ain't what it is, man. Everything is just. I'm trying to find new passions, man. I got my son playing golf now. I'm getting into golf more. I think that might be my thing, and I also want to do some like DIY projects around the house.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna need my wife to be patient with me because I want to like start doing carpentry and flooring. I want to learn sheetrock. I want to do that shit, bro.
Yeah.
I think it's fascinating. When I hire a guy to do work at the house and I just watch him and I'm just so in awe, like, bro, that is dope. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But I want to start getting my hands dirty and just doing projects around. Like, I think I want to build out my closet myself.
Yeah.
Because that's out of sight and I could just work on that. It'd be a little messy in my bathroom.
Mm-hmm.
I think I want to do that. Put flooring in there, drop my cabinets, and then walk people through it. I think that is exactly what I want to do.
Yeah, I mean, why the hell not? Instead of constantly paying somebody, because if you think about it, if you're buying the actual closet itself, right? So if you're getting the pieces, the components, whatever it is, and you're building it out yourself, you're saving on labor. The labor is where you're gonna spend most of the money at.
Exactly. It's a guy on TikTok, man, who I follow named Uncle John. I don't know if you ever seen him. Hey, y'all. I'm Uncle John, and my neighbor said he needed a fence, and he just go build a fence, a pool, Well, Fred, he a brother out of Louisiana, man, and he got him and his wife build together, and it's just amazing. Like, I don't want to build with my wife because it'll be an argument, but I really want to figure this stuff out for myself. You know what I'm saying? Definitely, man.
Yeah, why the hell not, man? Go ahead and get to it, man. Save yourself some money.
Now, you working on any projects at the house?
Well, I'm actually going to install. Let me see. So, you see, I'll take this off. You see, I got all these damn shoes, right?
Yeah.
Right. So, over here on this side, I want to build an actual closet on that side.
Oh, cool.
Right? So, because I done ran out of damn space. I got shoes and shit all on the damn sneaker bags and shoes and shit. Yeah. So,
what kind of closet do you want to build? You got to get you don't throw you one of them arcades in that hole, bro. I got the Pac-Man sitting back.
Well, no, I game in my So the whole the basement is my whole situation, right? So I game out here. So I got my PS5, I got my Xbox Series X. So like, yeah, bro, I'll be out there getting to it. We play 2K.
Okay, cool. But you don't want like an arcade. This is for nostalgia. Well, you younger than me.
Yeah, they got the shit. They got them at Costco and shit. Oh, I'm cool.
Yeah, Murph. I'll be 48. Murph, what are you, 35?
40.
You 40. Yeah, so Murph, I got about 8 years on you. But Pac-Man, that's how I grew up. We go to the arcade. That's what it is, bro. Shout out to what you say, Dr. Oh, you got your comic view? What year was that?
My shit, man.
What year was that?
2013.
Oh wow,
2013. I keep all that.
Did any of y'all watch the current comic view that's streaming right now? Has anybody watched that? Because I'm on that one.
I haven't seen it yet. It's on BT Plus.
BT Plus. Now I got a question. Lil Earl, if you know Lil Earl out of DC, funny comic, and he just super chatted me another $1.99. Shout out to him. Let me give him the horn. Thank you, Earl. What is my favorite sneaker? I'm gonna be honest with you. My favorite sneaker is my Solar Red Yeezy 2.
Oh man, favorite sneaker?
My Solar Red, bro.
You still have it, right? You said broke?
I got them right here. Hold on.
Did the sole fell off? Did the sole come off?
What'd you say?
I said, did the sole separate on there?
No. I'm good. These are legit. I got these in 2012. Actually, I won Miller Lite in these. You know what I'm saying? Now Murph about to pull out heat. This nigga got everything. I cannot compete. I'm just showing you. Yeah, those are what let me tell you a story about those. You got the black ones too?
Do I?
Yeah, show me the black. Pull them black ones out. I'm gonna tell y'all a little story. I'm gonna give y'all a story about these. I'm gonna give y'all a story about these right here. You see these? Pull them up. So those came out in 2009. I'm gonna give y'all a little story. My friend Quantas, people probably know him as Paul Judge, the godfather of tech in Atlanta. My close friend had booked Drake in 2009 when he first came out with I Want to Be Successful.
Yeah.
And his cousin is a stylist for LeBron James. He big time now, but he was always fly. This nigga was a super fly guy. Shout out Brennan. They all had them, bro. I was at the concert, bro. They had them hoes. I was sick. I said, I don't give a fuck. When the next one comes out, I gotta have them. Yeah, I paid for these. I paid $1,500 for these.
That was a ton of money for them back in the day.
No, but you know they had went up.
That was size 5 and kids.
I went and paid the up on it because I just wanted them, and it was worth every penny to me. And I rocked them. I got hella love. I have no regrets.
Yeah.
What I love most about these, because you got these too, I'm sure.
No, I don't have any. Of the
You don't have a Solar Red too?
Nope. No Yeezy 2s. Nope.
So the thing I love about these, it was just so much detail that he did with it.
So
the gold tip, this is the only thing that's not original on these because I had to buy new gold tips.
Yeah.
But the gold tips, you know, they screw on tips, go on the dark bottom. You have a snake skin midsole. It's just amazing. The pink, these are sick, man. This is the sickest sneaker ever made. I'm sorry.
The only reason I don't have a pair, so Mr. Danger podcast. No, I don't have any Pat Ewins, man. No, I'm not a fan of other Patrick Ewins. But the Yeezys, the reason it was so hard, like, and the reason I don't have any of those was the Yeezy 2s. This was the beginning of hype. These shoes here were the beginning of hype.
I'm gonna take it back. I'm gonna say this. I believe the beginning of hype.
What you think was the Breads?
Nigga, when Don C and Ye was rocking them retros.
Yeah, but even then they weren't. The problem was they weren't retroing at the time, right? So it was just like they were wearing original releases. So the shoes that they were wearing were originals. They weren't really a retroing. So Kanye West is like the reason that the retro is even a thing.
They owe him $1 trillion for
that. Yeah. But it's like, but when Yeezy, so look at this shoe. That's a Jordan sole, bro.
Absolutely.
The front of the shoe, that's Jordan.
Absolutely.
That's Jordan, bro. So it's just like, so you get these shoes and Kanye takes these different Jordan components and he puts them together, and then Nike only gives them 1,000 pair. So you got 1,000 pair of shoes, right? That's split up amongst the world. So you got, 1,000 pair in the net colorway. You got 1,000 pair in the Zen Gray colorway. You got 1,000 pair in the Solar colorway, and then that's it.
Did you get the Red Octobers?
Hell no, GLC had them.
GLC sold me a prototype. Shout out to GLC, man. That's my homie. We graduated Simeon together, Leonard. Shout out to him. He had a prototype at the crib.
Yeah.
GLC rap with Kanye, part of the Go Getters. Drive Slow, all of that. Legend in the game, in the rap scene, bro.
Yeah, these Yeezys, bro. Like, to this day, them probably still like my favorite shoes, if we being honest.
Bro, he killed the game, dog. I even got the newer $20 joints.
Yeah.
Let me show you those. No, hold on.
Hey, to everybody in the chat, the $20 joints look like Homer Simpson shoes. Do not wait till y'all see him. He gonna show you.
Yo, that's crazy because we go from this to this.
Don't they look like some stuff the Simpsons have on, man?
Nah, bro. Listen, can I just say something about these? Very, very comfortable. You just put your feet in them and you go. They have good grip. $20. These are $20. And I'm gonna say this about Kanye. I got the socks too. I got them socks.
Yeah, you lost.
Bro, nah, bro.
These probably like the last pairs of like Kanye Yeezys.
Those are hard.
Yeah.
I got the socks in here too, but I wish he hadn't lost his mind, bro, because like he could have been worth, without all this shit, dog, Kanye could have been worth an easy 40, 50 billion, bro.
Yeah.
Because it's like, even with this, with the website he had, where he's selling everything for $20, the genius behind that is he's collecting so much data.
Yeah. But even still, I mean, the shoe probably costs $2 to make.
It don't even cost that. This shit ain't nothing but pellets they put in the oven.
It's a mold.
That's all, and they pop out, bro. That shit is crazy.
Trying to look in here and see what else I got.
You got everything. Well, I don't have nothing like. He's a real sneakerhead, man. I'm just a hype. Look at this shit. This nigga like he in a sneaker library. This shit is ridiculous, bro. Ooh. Yes, sir. Yeah, hard.
Yeah, man. You know, this is Chicago only release.
Yeah, them hard.
I had 3 pair of these. I sold one pair of these for $2,000, like $2,300.
And he a hustler. Do you still wear those sometimes? You don't even push them.
Yeah, I toss these on. I wore these on woke.
Ooh, them hard, bro.
Yeah.
Killing it.
So yeah, man.
So like you told them to let them dress you how you want to be dressed?
Yeah. So they wanted to make me a sneakerhead, so I started wearing my own Murph shoes are adorable.
Yeah, that's your but look, I'm gonna say this. Like, and two, shout out to Murph. Murph was it 3 seasons of Woke or 2?
2.
So Murph did 2 seasons of Woke on Hulu. I did 2 seasons of a show called Life and Beth on Hulu. I didn't really contest because I'm around the white folks. I didn't want to start talking crazy, lose my money and gig. But they used to dress me whack on that shit. I'm like, this shit is terrible, bro. But they was getting that shit from, man. My clothes on that show was like, nigga, I was in Banana Republic Docker.
Trash.
Oh God. I was like, where are y'all getting this shit from? Like a Jose Banks polo. And it was horrible. I'm like, I don't even dress like this. I can't wear my hat. I guess everybody's impression, because I played myself the pharmacist show, everybody's impression of a pharmacist is a fucking nerd.
Yeah.
It's like, this nigga's lame, he's a nerd. But that ain't me. Like, you know what I mean? I just want to get some money. I just went to school to get me some money, man. That was all it was about. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm in this bitch trying to not trying, but selling these tickets. Once again, shout out everybody in Tampa. Comment Tampa, because I don't want y'all to miss out on this show. These tickets are actually moving. And when you click that link, you will see the activity that we've had the last couple of days.
Yeah.
So, comment Tampa in the comment section. Also, too, if you're in Atlanta, check out Murph this Sunday at the City Winery. He will be at the winery. He done sold it out. Murph is killing it all over the country. Totally independent. Yeah, figured it out, man. He has figured it out.
Trying to be somebody, my boy.
So what, man? Nick, Dr. Dandruff. I'm gonna have Dr. Dandruff. That is not how you spell Tampa, sir. You spell Tampa.
He fixed it.
I gotta hook this up on YouTube. I don't have my YouTube hooked up to the joint. You live in Tampa, Dr. Dandruff? Because you're not gonna get nothing on. Ain't no DM on YouTube, bro. You got to be on one of the platforms. Is it a DM on YouTube? No, it ain't gonna work on YouTube, bro. Just go to Side Splitter's website, man. Tampa, type in LeVar Walker, man. Get them tickets, man. Or go to LeVarWalker.me. You can get those tickets, bro. My brother say he Mexican. I ain't mad at you, brother.
Let's go. Shout out to my Mexican folks.
So, Murph, what would you tell up and coming comedians today? What advice would you give them?
Bro, to just one, create, and it sound weird, but create and do comedy on the side. Like, a lot of people be like, oh man, I'm hitting these open mics. I'm like, that's cool, but that's not gonna help you win. If you want to get funny, if you want to take 3-4 years and get funny, cool. But as you're doing that, the internet is gonna be passing you by. So you need to be creating at the same time, because the only way you're gonna win is to build an audience.
Would you say that creating is more important right now than actually telling the truth?
I know. I'm going to say that. I'm going to say no, because if you're creating and you're building an audience to bring out, and then you suck, you can only trick people one time.
Are you sure? I'm seeing people get tricked.
I'm very sure, because just because you're able to sell tickets the next time don't mean it's the same people. There's such thing as repeat customers. So you can continue to burn bridges, and eventually people gonna get tired of you. They're gonna be like, man, it just wasn't good. So create an audience. The internet's going to pay you extremely well. You know, if you're doing well, if you're building on the right platforms, it's going to pay you great. It's going to pay you much more than comedy going to pay you. But then after you build that audience, you need to be, or while you're building that audience, continue to find the funny, right? Figure out what it is. As people say, find your voice. I didn't know what the hell that meant initially. And then here we are 15 years later, and I found my voice. Like, I go on stage, you know, when you go on stage, you just go on stage. People are like, what you going to talk about? I'll figure it out when I get up there.
I have no idea. A lot of times I might even hit a couple of bricks while I'm up there.
Yeah. When I get on stage, I'll figure it out.
I know for me, like I still visit talking about being a pharmacist, but I haven't worked as a pharmacist in like 4 years. And I never really wanted to be pigeonholed just to that. You get what I'm saying? Like, I always want to be like, I'm a comedian. Like, I feel like I'm more so a comedian that happens or happened to be a pharmacist versus a pharmacist that does comedy.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So they would try to pigeonhole, but I like to create, and I will die on the vine. I don't care. You know what I mean? I remember I went somewhere and bombed, and a couple comments, "Lamar, what you doing?" I said, "Listen, this is called working out.
Yeah.
You should not be wasting time
at open mic.
A polished set at an open mic.
Because the only people you're trying to impress are the comedians in the back.
Yeah, and they're not gonna buy your ticket. They're not like, or you there like people done got in here free, and you're doing polish set. You don't have no repeat. Like you're not growing.
They're never coming to see you again. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter that you rocked. I already saw them.
Yeah, you putting yourself in a box. I want to bomb.
But you have
on the page show. We won't be there. Ain't gonna be no bombing in Tampa. But I'm saying when I'm rehearsing,
it's practice, bro. It's practice. When you go in there, you practicing certain moves until you get to the point where you're good. You know, with that particular move, and then you take that move to the game.
Hell yeah.
You know, everything that what they say, man. Jordan didn't score 30 points every night, bro.
Hell no.
He didn't. You know, Chappelle said it best, man. You get paid for the attempt.
Man, get paid for the attempt.
So, yeah, I think if you're a comedian or you're somebody that wants to get into this industry, build an audience, because that's where we're at now. You know, the entertainment industry, the movie industry, the whatever, whoever can't save you. Unless you're just like, it's a couple breakout comedians that I've known over the years. You know, most recently I'll say is Janelle James. Janelle's doing well. Janelle's doing well. Janelle's selling tickets.
Nate Jackson.
Yeah, but Nate created his own lane though. That's what I'm saying. So it's like there's like Abbott Elementary took Janelle through the roof. You get what I'm saying? Nate has done a couple of TV shows. It was on The Rock. Was it The Rock?
TikTok did it.
Yeah, but TikTok, Matt Rife was on Wild 'N Out for fucking 6 years. Yep. And then TikTok, boom. You know what I mean? So it's just like Takara hosted TV shows. Was it Bring the Funny? I think it was.
But everybody's common denominator is the
TikTok.
Internet. It's all the internet. Whether it's TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, it's all the internet.
Yeah.
You're not gonna win necessarily behind a paywall. I don't think. Like, I think like a Janelle James is very, very special because that is like a really traditional route. And I just don't see those routes being viable again.
It's not enough. There aren't enough roles or projects out there that people are actually watching that will be able to do that. It's too much. It's far too much. You know, back in the day, it was just like you had NBC, ABC, Fox, CBS, TBS, and that was it. And USA, you was on one of them little joints, and it's like, oh man, I'm on. Then TNT got to popping in FX, and then next thing you know, here come every streamer. If you was a comedian and you was on Comedy Central, you were selling tickets. If you was on Comic View, you were selling tickets. In today's time, you can do all of that and not sell a seat.
Not one seat. But that was during a time where attention was more. It was a bigger monopoly on attention.
It was a bigger monopoly, and you had less things to hold your attention.
Yeah.
So it's just like, oh man, if I want to watch comedy, I got to be in front of this TV at 9 o'clock at night.
Mm-hmm.
If I want to see comedy, I have to go to Comedy Central because it's the only place I can see new comedians. Mm-hmm. Or I got to wait until the new season of Comic View drops. Or I have to pay for HBO and go see, when Def Jam comes out or Ellen drops a new special or what, you know what I mean? That was it.
Do you think it's I know a lot of comics, and I think I mentioned this to you. I think at this point in 2025 and beyond, the Netflix special is nothing more than a quick payday and vanity metric for the comic.
I mean, yeah.
With it being behind a paywall, I don't think it's necessarily pushing the tickets. I think YouTube is actually where stand-up comedy lives.
Yeah, because people understand now that I can go get my comedy for free.
Exactly.
I don't have to, as you said, I don't have to go behind a paywall, right? So you have Nate, who was dropping a special a month. He was doing a crowd work special every month. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Coming with fresh new material.
Josh Johnson, another one.
Josh dropping an hour damn near every week. You know what I mean? You have Matt, who put his first special over there on YouTube. You have what is his name? He dropped the special Bring Back Apu. But I forgot his name. But special did like 3 million views, started selling out theaters. So shout out to Louis Belt on YouTube. It's like, I hate when I'm posting online and people are like, they'll see my clips and they're like, man, I can't wait until you get a Netflix special. I don't give a damn about a Netflix special.
No,
in 2019, yes, I would. Let's go. In today's time, I don't care about that.
Yeah,
watch my shit on wherever I put it at. Shout out to Ralph Barbosa. Ralph Barbosa is another one. Popped over there. Kim Flores, Renee Vaca, like all of these cats popped on YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram. Hell, if we being, I've done 1,000 things in my career. Mm-hmm. But where did I end up? How did I end up selling tickets? Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook.
And I ain't gonna lie now, you gotta admit, I remember us having an argument because Murph, let me tell y'all something about Murph. Murph was making a boatload of money on his Hulu show. And I was telling her, I said, yo, bro, I don't think this industry gonna survive. And he argued me down. You was anti-social media, bro. Mm-hmm. And he jumped on that shit and he is riding that motherfucker like you wouldn't believe. So when I tell y'all, he just jumped into an ocean and figured it out. So I shout out to him, man, for real.
So that's just what you got to do, man. It's one of those things where you have to take the opportunity, and really seize the moment, because every day things are changing. Think if we would have did this shit back in 2008, if we would have hopped on YouTube then.
I was on. You know what's so crazy? One of my first, I think I might have had one of the. I don't want to say this, but maybe one of the first viral like black comic hacky videos to go viral, because I used to do the T.I. impersonation, and that thing it did a couple million views, but I was just intimidated to put anything else up because I'm like, I can't follow this. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, the music and I'm doing the T.I. joke. But yeah, that's right. If I would have just been pushing, not worried about the judgment of others, of my own judgment, yeah, it would have been farther along, bro.
Man, what? But that's what I'm saying. You look at guys like Dane Cook, MySpace era, gone.
Yeah, even Kevin Hart and Duval. Yeah, Duval was killing. Duval, shit. Here's some more history. I remember being at Duval's house when he was rolling. Mm-hmm. I said, "Man, you heard this MySpace shit?" Like, yeah, what is it? I said, "MySpace." Man, that nigga signed up for that shit. We would call each other. Say, I got like I got 10 friends. He said, bird shit, I got 8. They didn't call me back. I said, how many? He said, shit, how many friends you got? I said, I got like 20. Shit, I got about 25. He called me back. Shit, I got 1,000. Said, what the fuck? What you mean? And this shit started cooking from MySpace to Twitter. So I got to see that growth. I used to change his top 8 and put my picture in it. So we would just fuck around like this.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, bro.
That's what I'm saying. Great. It's like it's one of those things where the internet is here to stay, bro. It ain't going no damn well. And if you don't get on the bandwagon now as a creator, ain't nothing gonna happen.
But then, bro, even you're saying that, but it's even changing to where shit, you got to figure out the AI and generating AI avatars. Because like I just showed you, those are gonna be your new influences, bro. Like it's about to be a problem.
There's an audience for those people. There's an audience for those people, bro. It's just like there's an audience for people who like foot porn. You know what I'm saying? There's an audience for everything, bro. Like that's like saying women ain't gonna exist because sex dolls popped out.
I don't think
you get what I'm saying.
I'm gonna say this. I think a lot of times when it comes to this technology, when it comes to it, when it first comes out, I think we underestimate it, and then somehow it's very hard to. I think we need to overestimate it every time it comes out because a human is selfish. A human wants value. A human wants what's quickest, what's cheapest, what will serve the human. And when you're talking about these AI influencers, bro, where you could create an AI influencer that could damn do a live 24 hours a day. If you watch Country Wayne posts a new skit every hour. Okay. Well, I just made a whole series with AI bots that's posting every 5 minutes. I don't even have to hire people, get a director, write none of that shit. I just got that shit. Whoop, 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 whoop. And these people look just like his people. Because this shit is so powerful now where I could take a picture of one of his skits, put that in the Chat GPT, tell Chat GPT to give me a prompt of that. Take that, create an image of that with text to video. And now I got similar people and characters that he has. Like it's ugly, bro.
I hear you, man. But again, there's an audience for everything, brother. And that's what you have to understand. So it's just like if people want that, they'll be able to get that. If people don't want that, then they won't want that. You know, but also these platforms are they want the attention, but they also have to put these disclaimers in there because it's like, oh, you have to showcase that this is AI generated. If you don't say that this is AI generated and somebody flags it, then the video gets removed. So now you're gonna lose monetization and all that. So it's a lot of stipulations that go on.
So I ask you this question. If I'm a platform and I could use AI myself as a platform and put it out, like why would I
need creators?
Yeah, like if I could get to that point.
Because there are people that don't want to be involved in that. So you got to ask yourself about like middle America, right? You talking about let's be honest, right? Los Angeles, Chicago, New York, Atlanta, places like that where people going, I can rock with, I got the AI. Ooh. Okay, go to Oklahoma. Bro, the majority of the people are afraid of change. They don't want it. They don't want that shit. They don't want no parts of it. They don't want to deal with it. They already think people coming to the country to steal their jobs. What the hell you think AI? What you think they think about AI?
Well, let me show you this. Let me just show you how. Because I showed you
the difference between reality and AI. They don't want that shit, bro.
I want to show you this, bro. This is insane. This is damn insane.
Her arm 13,000 feet long.
Oh, bruh, that's crazy. Whoa, that's not crazy to you? Can you tell?
Because it don't look real.
That don't look real to you?
No.
I don't know, bro. I'm gonna ask people in the chat. Chat, do y'all think that looks real? Be honest. Does this not look real, or am I tripping? It's another one on here too. Let me remove this from the stage so I can show you the other one. I don't want nothing to pop up crazy.
But there are a lot of people who gonna believe that, bro.
Okay, here we go. This is insane. Now, you getting sleepy, dog? Am I boring?
Hell yeah. No, hell no, man. But I ain't gonna jump off in a minute because I gotta go live on my own shit.
Shit.
That's the same arm.
She look real. That's insane.
The fact that you said she look real instead of the computer looks real, you already believe in it.
No.
Look at her arm, bro. Her shit 12 feet long.
I can't. It's insane, bro. I mean, if it's this,
look, my man said, they said, does this look real? He said, no.
Not
coming from a trained eye.
That's Gold Teeth, and shout out to him. Real deal Holyfield, dog. It's a lot of people, bro. Man, it's a lot of people. Let's see. Yeah, this shit getting wild. It's getting crazy.
Yeah.
Well, cool, man. I ain't gonna hold you. Listen, y'all, Tampa, appreciate the love. Y'all come out. Tampa, Side Splitters, July 13th.
Get the ticket.
Get the ticket. Also, check out T. Murph this Sunday, City Winery, Atlanta. He about to be putting it down. I'm gonna pull up on him. And man, it's about to be love in the building, man. You got anything else you want to say, Murph?
No, man, no. This Sunday, Atlanta, Georgia, Atlanta, GA. If y'all out there, pull up, man. And hopefully you get your tickets. If not, and then guess what? They won't be there.
All right, bro. Hey, man, peace, love, and soul, guys. We are out of here.
All right, my boy. Peace.
All right.